Tony said he's excited to see what this defense is like in a game. What are your thoughts about looking forward to Saturday and just the things that are new and different, seeing how everything plays out?
Oh yeah, I'm very excited for this coming Saturday. I know the defense is very excited. We've been working hard this offseason. I see the D-line, the DBs, linebackers, we all been putting in a lot of work this offseason. And I think we're all excited to see it come to fruition this weekend on Saturday. We're going to play to that standard. We're going to play to that culture that Coach Shiz has set for us. And definitely going to see a new and improved defense this year.
You mentioned the standard. There were quite a few mandates placed on you guys. Are you confident in the last month you guys have done what you've needed to do to be ready to go out and play a game?
Yes, I'm very confident that we've done what we had to. The D-line and the secondary linebackers have looked really good in practice. Just the improvements that we've made from the spring and really getting more comfortable in the defense, I think it's all going to show this weekend.
What's one thing that you think we'll see that's different about the defense that's going to stand out? You mentioned improvements. Like, is there anything in particular? It's like,
yeah, I definitely think you'll see a way better run defense this year. Last year, our run defense, if I'm not mistaken, was like in 90s, 100s. I think we're going to improve there a lot. I think we're gained a grasp of how we're going to defend the run this year, and the D-line has done a good job with that, and linebackers as well too. So I think that stopping the run is going to be a major difference this year.
what's the big change there you think that's going to differentiate y'all?
I think just learning a better technique and how in defending the run. You know, everything is not pass, not getting up the field, you know, on rundowns and creating, you know, bigger seams in the defense. You know, Coach Shiz talks about building the wall. So yeah, I definitely think our run defense will be a lot better this year.
How much?
You mentioned the culture that Coach Shiz has brought in. How would you describe it?
I think it's a culture of, you know, like, we're going to be a very competitive defense that gives a lot of effort. It's going to come at you all game. That is very, very tough. He talks about, you know, effort and straining to the ball and getting 11 hats to the ball. I think you're going to see a more physical bunch on defense. He talked about physicality and playing with low pads. So I think bringing all that into the culture and understanding the fundamentals that go with it is going to really show.
How have you guys held yourselves accountable as far as just the players themselves, you know, with the new defensive coordinator, you guys having to come together? Tony says the industry is so much better than last year. How have you guys been able to be responsible for that without the coaching staff being involved with it?
Yeah, I mean, I think us as players just want it better for ourselves this year. I think we all seen how kind of last year ended, and it didn't sit right with any of us. And I think we all kind of, you know, took it a little personal and said, hey, we need to take this more serious. We need to have more meetings or do what we need to do so we really understand what we're doing on the defense. So I think really it's just like we've had a whole culture change just on the team, honestly, because last year just sat down with us and we want to have a way better season this year. And something had to change. And our attitude and the effort that we put forth into it had to as well. So I'm seeing it around with the guys, and we're holding each other accountable to it as far as having walkthroughs, meetings, if we see something in the field, talking to a guy about certain things. So I think that's really the biggest change. But yeah.
What was your reaction to Drake May being named starting quarterback?
I was pretty happy. I think he's a great dude. He's from Charlotte. I actually played 7-on-7 with him back in my high school days, and I played receiver. So I know he can spin the ball well. I think he's a great player, and I think he's going to do great for us.
How did you find out he was named quarterback starter?
Honestly, it was on Instagram.
From like yesterday morning?
What kind of competitor do you think he is, Cedric? Drake?
Oh, I think he's a real competitor.
Is that something? Is that, not to cut you off? Is that a characteristic that stands out?
It definitely is. He's definitely a competitor. I got a little story for you. During the summer workouts, when we have like conditioning days and stuff like that, it would definitely like be a race between me, him, and Power. We always used to stand next to each other, and he's like a competitive dude. He gets after it, just in little conditioning drills, even as a quarterback. And that's something that really stuck out to me. You know, quarterback conditioning drills, competing with us, like, hey, I'm coming after you. I'm going to beat you on this sprint. And I really like that about him. I admire that.
Yeah, so
What most of the time?
Most of the time it was between me and Power. Drake won a few of us, so for sure, yeah.
why is he running with the linebackers? Why is he running with the linebackers? Or just whoever runs with him?
Yeah, it's just a little bit setup.
How long has it been since you saw him as a QB1 type of guy? Was it in the spring? Did it occur over the last month? Was it even before that?
I mean, we definitely had two great quarterbacks. I think, you know, if either one had the name to starter, I would have been pretty happy. So I think it was just really whoever they you know, the offense and the coaches believe was better for their scheme and what they're doing. I was going to be happy with the decision.
But have you seen him? Does he look like a QB1 guy for a long time?
He does. Like I said, they both look like they could definitely get the job done for sure.
So when you talk about like just simply having a better run defense, like is elementary to say like the tackling will be better? Is that like just like a simple thing within that whole thing?
That's something that Coach Shields has definitely put a big emphasis on is that we have to improve our tackling as well. We've been improving, like doing tackling drills every day. We've been having a few live hitting practices to help with that, because I mean that's the number one job as a defense. You got to tackle. So that was definitely something that we put a big emphasis on as well.
And it's been maybe more hitting, right, than maybe it has been years past. Am I right about that?
Yeah, a little bit more, definitely.
With the accountability that you're talking about, a bit of a different culture that started at the top, I guess, with Mac. Like it goes all the way up to him, right, with what he's talking about and preaching.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mac, I think, you know, kind of stepped to the leaders this offseason, kind of talking about how we just have to be better as leaders and holding everybody accountable. So I think that was definitely something that, you know, the coaches wanted the leaders to kind of step up in a way and holding each other accountable.
Who's on that leadership council? Is that the council you're talking about?
Yeah.
Can you name some, or is it pretty big?
15
I mean,
guys.
it's a good size. The leadership council is about 15 people. Just to name a few, me, Drake, Power, Noah Taylor, British Brooks, Josh Downs, just kind of name a few guys who are.
Thanks, man.
How the guys feeling, you know, knowing that all the work you have put in during the summer, you get to come out here, stadium full of people, and you get to play in front of fans to a game that counts now.
Yeah, it's something that we're really excited about, something that we work all off season for. We're just ready to show off our talents this Saturday. I mean, it's very exciting, like you said, packed stadium, night game under the lights. It really doesn't get much better than that. Good.
All right.
Thanks, Cedric.
Thanks, Sid. Appreciate it, man.